from the start and then to the end. No? Kasi, you know, if I'm BACOLOD looking ahead, you know, if they don't make it this season, this is a really great core to keep.
Absolutely. And, you know, I think it's nice because you have these pieces who are young, up and coming, but a lot of these guys also are really homegrown players, and that's really nice to have. Slowly, we're having teams that are now composed majority of homegrown players, and that's very good, especially for teams like BACOLOD, which was one of the hotbeds of basketball in the country.
Yeah, BACOLOD, marami ng majority ng kanilang team, homegrown, and we're not considering like kahit nag-PBA ka, what we refer to as homegrown is that you're born and bred in that place. We have a different category. That's Lawrence Paul Victoria, the new signing of Pangasinan and his family.
Will he be suiting up later?
I don't think so yet. I saw the list doon sa mga activated, parang hindi pa siya kasama.
Well, he's still, I think, trying to recover from his injury.
Oo. So may mga definition kasi tayo ng mga homegrown dito, Happy. Pag nag-PBA ka kasi, hindi ka na homegrown.
Okay. So even if you're from that province which you're playing for, hindi ka na pwede maging homegrown. Basta nag-PBA ka. And before, we used to have a limit on ex-PBA players.
Ngayon wala na.
Ngayon wala na.
Ilagan, for example, they all have 3 homegrown players, but you can actually say that, you know, si Don Gumaro or Don Arenas there with the 3. Don Gumaro, for example, is a homegrown, pero hindi siya talaga makategorize dito sa MPBL as homegrown because he played in the PBA.
And Alan Mina also is also from Ilagan, right?
But he's moved to Pampanga now. So,
but he already played in the PBA, so hindi rin siya pwede makategorize noon when he was with the Cowboys.
Archie Concepcion, same story.
You're right, yeah.
Inside, Deriga gets blocked by Canoy. Hindi pa rin sumusuko dito yung BACOLOD. High scoring game.
Yeah, if you're Coach Pangamelona, this is what you want to see from your boys. You know, you fight until the very end, until the final buzzer. Huwag nyo na tingnan yung score. The mistakes have been made. And like the coaches usually say, and I heard this recently from Coach Luigi Trillo, you don't actually lose. It's either you win or you learn.
Minsan, lose din talaga.
Well,
alam mo, may mga 2 sides of a coin lagi yung mga usapan na ganyan eh.
I just really usually try to look at the positive side of things.
Positive side ka eh, no?
Medyo, minsan I'm
such a positive guy, Happy Palanya.
Sometimes I'm toxically positively thinking. That seems to be one of my toxic traits sometimes.
That's a trend right now. Don't worry about it. Hindi ka nag-iisa. 114 to 83 after Clark Derigue adds to the tally. Adjay, the foul on Derigue. 40 seconds na lang. Nasa penalty na yung parehong kupunan. So that will mean free throws para kay JC Adjay. Look at Clark Derigue go coast to coast and challenging the defense of Aldave Canoy.
You know, had it not been for some injuries that he's gone through the past few years, medyo he's lost a little bit of that athleticism that he used to possess. Nakita mo medyo mas mabigat na rin yung galaw eh.
Dati, ano to eh, matic din to eh, pick and pop para sa iyo eh.
Yes. Also has a good stroke actually from the perimeter to si Clark Derigue.
JV Marcelino is instrumental in that third quarter run that paved the way for this breakaway. Inside, Don Arenas. One of the hardest working players I know, Javi.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know, he doesn't mind if he rarely sees action on the court, but I hear from his teammates that wala siyang pakialam, you know, he's just gonna be ready when his number is called.
Oo. Laging sa gym yan.
Kita mo naman, kondisyon na kondisyon pa rin.
May pahabol pa yung kasama natin si Mika Abisamis. Homegrown ka daw ng BGC. 116 to 87. Nueva EXIJA with a second half performance to remember to take down itong Bacolod Tubo Slashers. All hopes of an upset snuffed. EXIJA wins it 116 to 87.